Alright, y'all, so welcome to our first edition recap of Basketball Wives. This is definitely a show that I love and adore because it's full of drama. And even though I'm not a dramatic person, I like to watch stuff like this because, yeah, I just like to.
And let me just say, I do not watch Basketball Wives. This was actually the first episode that I have ever seen. And let me just say, I have a lot to say. A lot. Let me start off by saying the reason why I have never watched Basketball Wives is because I personally feel like these are adult women who are well beyond adults, who are between the ages of very late 20s to mid 40s, and they're acting a goddamn fool, like literally a fool, and it makes no sense, like honestly.
So the show starts off this episode and they are in Palm Springs chilling. And everybody got on their booty shorts, you know. It's hot outside.
That's my first issue. These grown women that's like in their 30s and 40s are up here dressed like some little high school teeny boppers, got everything hanging out every which way.
Tank tops.
And my thing is, this is a vacation for strictly women. There are no men around in any way. Why are you half naked? You half naked for this chick you sit next to?
It's hot. They have to bring on their little...
Girl, bye. They in an air-conditioned house. Get out of here.
And so Sunday, Jackie, you know, whoever, they at the house chilling. And Draya and Malaysia walk in and they drunk. So
first of all, let me ask you, why the hell is this girl's name Malaysia? Like, for real, she named after Remy hair. Malaysia, Brazilian, Peruvian, 22 inch. Is her middle name 22 inch? What was her mother thinking?
Don't be doing Malaysia like that. She's like my favorite cat on the show, though.
I'm not talking about her. I don't know nothing about her. I'm just talking about her name. When her mother popped her out and was like, oh, that's some good hair. I'm going to call her Malaysian. Lord help us.
Malaysia. Alright, so they
and then this old lady's name is Sunday. Is her sister name Monday? Like, I don't understand. Where are these names coming from? Anyway.
Alright, so they come in drunk, and the girls are like, oh, where y'all been? Y'all all late, blah, da, 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 da. So then what happens?
And then she had that cocked bun on the top of her head, looking like it was Sunday, and she was going on a bogus church trip. I don't even know. That's what she looked like. She got this bogus bun cocked to the side of her head. She got this nice, elegant top on. And then in the other scenes, like in the little commentary scene, she got this cocked wig on her head. Looked like she got it from the beauty supply store from the 99-cent bin. And she she literally looked like she had on a freaking Donald Trump comb over with a long tail in the back. And you know that's what it looked like, and it straight looked plastic. Now let me ask you, you on TV, now I know you're getting some kind of check. You might not be wealthy, because I'm sure whatever basketball player she is married to is retired at this point, because she's pretty old. But anyway, like, come on now. Your wig didn't have to look like that. It really didn't.
Okay, so then they in the room and basically Jackie doing what she always does. She's instigating. And she's like, oh, Draya, she said something about her and Sunday. You know, Draya already upset at Jackie because she's still upset, fuming about her man or whatever. Telling her that she was trying to talk to her.
And that was also stupid. Like, where you come from? First of all, you old as hell. You look like you almost 50. Sit down with some young girl talking about, well, I just want to let you know your man was trying to talk to my daughter. Why don't you mind your own business? Like, seriously?
Like, really, that's not even relevant because that happened early in the relationship. Everybody know when it's early in the relationship, people do, you know.
And she obviously, and this is, like I said, the first episode that I've ever seen, but it's very obvious to me that she's an old ass shit starter, because the whole, like you said, the episode jumped off with drama with Draya and that other ratchet girl fighting each other.
Jackie and CA talking about something. Oh, I was over there eating grapes. What was y'all talking about? No, you was over there instigating. You was not
talking about what did she say to her? Take your stuff on somewhere.
I don't even remember.
Take your ratchet ass on somewhere.
Oh, yeah, she was trying to cook in the kitchen.
And then she gonna say, well, she said take your ratchet ass on somewhere, but she ain't mean that she was ratchet.
Right.
How do you follow that up with she ain't mean? What else did she mean? What? That doesn't even make any sense.
Everybody all know what ratchet means. So.
And then they turned it, which old girl really is truly ratchet, but anyway, Draya ratchet too. So anyway, but she's not ratchet like the other girl, as far as I can tell. But anyway, So then Sunday gets to talking about how Drea's a bad mother and her son don't go to private school.
Talking about she was a stripper, this and that.
And the thing about it is, I don't understand why Drea got so upset because, to be honest with you, that's you. That's who you are. You know, this is the shade you've been thrown since day one because we know you're a hood rat. You're nasty. You're a stripper, and you used to be a hoe. You used to be hoeing around with every guy that had any money that would talk to you, and that's just the truth. So I mean, I don't even understand what's the point to continue to get upset about it. People been throwing shade at you from day one when you signed up to be on this show. You pretty much knew people was gonna throw shade at you because,
and you knew people was gonna be in your business while doing it.
And that's who, because that's who you are. That's what you got your 15 minutes of fame from doing. To be honest, slobbing on somebody's knob. That's where you got your 15 minutes of fame from. So obviously people are gonna discuss that. I mean, what else do you expect? But anyway, so
Drea gets heated and she ends up knocking old girl in the eye.
And I mean hit her in the eye for real. Shiner.
And I mean, throughout the day, like, her eyes just getting blacker and blacker and blacker.
And instead of trying to retaliate in any type of way, old girl just runs off in the room, which to me is crazy as hell. And Danielle will tell you, I am not a fighter at all. Like, the last thing I would do is try to fist fight somebody. But I will say this much. If somebody hit me in my eye, ain't no way in hell my response is to walk off and go in the room and I ain't gonna do nothing else. Like, for real? Anyways, so then Jackie all in her, well, what happened?
Right.
I don't understand anything going on. And she's the one that
instigated the whole thing.
Exactly.
Oh, I don't know, Drea. What happened? What happened?
And then she goes back to Drea and she's like, oh, well, you guys just need to have a sit down and really talk about this. So she gets Sunday to come back in the other room. And of course, first thing Sunday does is throw her drink in Drea's face. Which to me was a very, very, very...
They love throwing drinks in each other's faces on basketball eyes. So that's all they do.
Drea gets to come all up out her body. What did she say? I am broken.
Drea steady crying, talking about something. I'm broken. I'm so broken.
At this point, I seriously don't know what the hell she was even talking about.
I don't either.
You broken because somebody called you ratchet or called you a old stripper? I mean,
when somebody is broken, you seriously broken. You just you laying in your bed crying, just ugly crying, whatever. You not just sitting there saying I'm broke. You so broken you can't even say that you broken.
And what's broke?
The
only thing about Drea that was broken was the broke off edges. She didn't have no edges on the side of her head. She just got bald spots, just all on the side of her head. Got the nerve to pull that crap back in a ponytail. Girl, bye. And that weave in her hair looked a little crunchy. She was swinging that ponytail. It wasn't even swinging. And I was just like, girl, if you don't get out of here with them edges. they broken. Yes, they are broken. She should have been like, my edges! My edges! She needs to get a deal with some Hicks Edge Control or something. They need to send her a sponsorship with topics. Cover them edges up. Oh, no. But anyway...
Oh, so what happened? They bought a pool.
So then Jackie goes to talk to Sunday and she's like, well, what you want to do, girl? Because then she's further even perpetuating the shit because she goes back in there like, well, they're trying to say that I invited you just to start some shit. Well, first of all, why would you even say that to somebody? Even if they said that to you, why are you going to say that to somebody? You just starting further more shit. And she's just like, well, what do you want to do? And she's like, well, I want to go back out by the pool. So they all go out by the pool and they
chilling. They got their drinks, and you know if they drinking, some stuff gonna go down.
And then her talking, and they basically squashed it. And Drea was like, "We was both wrong," and they both agreed. And Jackie like, "Yeah, and you was wrong too." She said everybody was wrong, which was stupid because really the person that was wrong was Jackie all day every day. She was wrong for that bogus ass weed. Really.
Sunday has still not been putting anything on this black eye. It's just steady getting blacker and blacker and blacker. I'm just
and she just sitting there lollygagging
it. Your eye.
Lollygagging it, ha, chalking it up, having a good time with somebody that just hit you in your eye. Girl, bye.
And I know it hurt because it was a shiner.
And then... at some point, the shit just got crazy and they started acting real gay.
They're running around naked.
And Jackie was like, yeah, let's play spin the bottle, which was really awkward because this is 6 women just sitting around. And she's like, let's play spin the bottle. And then she tells Malaysia that
her and her husband fantasize about her.
Yeah, so basically they have sex while they thinking about her, which is disgusting. Don't nobody.
Malaysia gets up and runs. She's like, oh no.
Don't nobody want Jackie old hot dog neck ass. Don't nobody want her. And then Sunday gets out of the pool and takes all her clothes off and runs around the house, which again, I'm very perplexed by this whole situation, and I'm starting to think that they was having some kind of nasty orgy while the camera's not rolling, because once again, they was all basically half naked sitting around each other all day. Again, there are no men whatsoever present, and then they get naked and talking about playing to spin the bottle and we fantasize about you, which was weird. And then the next morning, Sunday and Jackie walk in from outside. We don't know where they been, and they was like, well, how was your last night? And Sunday was like, it was a weird night. I wonder why it was weird. Maybe her and Jackie was doing something. I'm just saying.
Ugh.
I mean, it's really bizarre that she wants to play spin the bottle and she's clearly saying that she's gay and the other girl is running around naked. That's all I'm saying. It was a bit weird. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, come on now. If me, you, and 4 friends went on a vacation,
we wouldn't be hanging out. I'd be like, yeah, I need to.
And one of the chicks that was like, let's play spin the bottle. I'd be like, okay, well, you need to go in the bathroom and think about that. And then, well, we did have.
It was like somebody trying to play kiss and blow from Clueless.
With all girls.
Yeah.
And we did have a friend that came in the hotel room and got butt naked, but there were men there. So at least her behavior was inappropriate, but at least it made sense. There were men there. There was no men in this place, so I don't get it. But anyway, so then all of a sudden, then who was that? Was that Malaysia? Was like, well, it's a shame that we can't all come together and get along. Who was that?
I don't remember.
Somebody said. Either Malaysia or the other girl whose name I don't know.
Oh, yeah, it was Malaysia. She's like, I don't understand why 6 grown women can't come together and get along and, you know, have a nice family.
And she did not, like, pinpoint anybody. She didn't say nobody's name. She just, you know.
Because y'all know Malaysia. She's sweet. She's nice. She just kind of smooths things over. That's why she's my favorite character on the show.
She just made the point that, it didn't make sense why they couldn't get along. And so Draya just hops up out of nowhere and was like, I'm leaving.
I need to get out.
I can't take this drama no more. I gotta go. I'm out. It just leaves. And that was basically the end of the episode. And we see the next, and was that Malaysia or the other girl that said that Draya wasn't her friend?
That was the other girl. I don't know her name.
Some girl on there was like, well, Draya's not my friend, and I guess Draya takes offense to that, and that's what's going to happen on next week.
Alright, so that's this week's episode recap. Be sure to turn in next week.
Like,
more.
Please like this video if you want to see more reviews like this, but we're going to keep doing them anyway. Bye!
Alright, guys, so you know what time it is. It's time for another one of our
It's